Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and what I would say is one of the puzzles with the least fog I've ever seen. There's just one cell in the center with fog in it. I'm really looking forward to Tangling with Tangled Vines by Eric Barder, who's featured on the channel before and is back today. Also back on Patreon, you can check out all sorts of things. Me solving the Times Masterclass crossword from Friday that Simon had a go at, and my attempt at it at speed is there on Patreon, along with the video of Simon and myself solving the Blueprint Sudoku, which was quite entertaining. A couple of weeks ago we posted that, and it's a very difficult Sudoku, and we worked through it together. Quite proud of that, actually. There was also, of course, the main thing on Patreon at the moment is the Sandra and Nala Bug Friends Sudoku Hunt, which is the April monthly reward. Do have a go at helping Nala get through the various bugs she encounters in the woods and lakes, and it's good fun to solve. Lots of fog in that one as well. And we've got apps, actually, as well, which feature Fog of War Sudoku and the Worms. And we've got merchandise, some shirts and things, and, you know, the sort of things you get from merch. But also, lately, the Rat Run merch featuring the puzzles from Rat Run or the images. And thanks so much to Marty Sears for creating that for us. Brilliant stuff. Do check out all the links under the video. There are some fascinating ones. The website, the catalogue of all our puzzles, the way to Discord, where there are thousands and thousands of people chatting about Sudoku in our videos even. It's just loads of ways to interact with us. But the first way is to play this puzzle by Eric Barder, and I'm going to read the rules now. So first of all, normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 will go in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. We even get a given digit. Thank you, Eric. Neighbours along a green line must have a difference of at least 5. Digits on a pink line must be a consecutive sequence of digits, but they can be in any order. 2 digits on a white dot are consecutive, and hopefully placing correct digits will at some point, it will reveal the digit in the centre of the grid. So it won't just clear the fog and reveal what is fairly obvious, that the green lines and blue lines all meet there. Oh, I haven't mentioned the diagonals. Along each diagonal, there are no repeats. And that's what the little blue lines mean. So that's sort of the digits from 1 to 9. Anyway, those are all the rules. Give it a try. Might be difficult. You can judge from the video length how difficult I found it, although sometimes that includes a stop-start retrace of steps from me. Let's get cracking today. So we've got... Okay, the things I tell you about green lines are worth repeating. One is that 5 can't appear on a green line. The second is that the numbers on a green line must therefore alternate between higher than 5 and lower than 5 to maintain the requisite difference. And it's worth noting that 4 and 6 only have one possible neighbour. So there are places on green lines where they can't appear. And that's where two potential neighbours see each other in the same box, for instance, or in the same row. Anyway, let's think about 5 on this diagonal. It's already on the other diagonal, but on this diagonal it's got to be not on a green line. So I suppose in one of those cells. Oh, that makes me think, can it be on the Renban? Certainly it can. And we've got a Renban here, but that Renban doesn't have a 5 on. So it's extreme. It's either a set of 1, 2, 3, 4 or 6, 7, 8, 9. And maybe if we start colouring high versus low, that's going to yield some information. So the longest green line runs through this. Maybe it's not. Is that longer than this one? I don't know. I'm a bit scared to colour high versus low on a quite short. I'm gonna do it on this one. Oh, I am gonna do it on this one because those are all the same colour. Because this is the other colour. Let's make it green for now. We alternate when we go from one cell to another along a green line. I explained that. And look, we've now found 3. This is good. This is going to relate. See, the trouble with colouring one green line is you don't know what's high and low or what's green and purple on the next one. Sometimes you can only colour that in two new colours and hope to gradually resolve them into high and low. But here it's not such a problem. Right, where does 5 go in the central box? It goes on one of those two cells. That now tells me that this isn't a 5. Oh, but that hasn't proved that 5's off the Renban. Right, anyway, this one, these two cells, remember this diagonal has to have 9 different digits. Well, it can't have 5 green digits because there are only 4 green digits. I don't know whether green's high or low, but I know there are only 4 of them. So those two, because of the alternation, have to be the same colour, and now they must be pink. And this digit, well, it could be 5. No, it can't, because this digit is in one of those positions where you can't put 4 or 6. It's actually got 3 neighbours in the box that see each other. So it can't even be 3 or 7. And this must be pink as well now, because if that's 1 or 2, this is clearly 1, 2, or 3. If that's 8 or 9, this is 7, 8, or 9. It must have the same polarity, which is what we call highness or lowness. Now, the 5 in this box is in one of those cells. And now look at those 5s. We do know that 5 gets onto this Renban, which is very unsurprising. I mean, this is the odder Renban in that it has no digits of the same polarity and therefore the same colour, and therefore these 2 digits are the same colour, and again we know that they're not green or they'd be 5, so they're pink. Now the whole pink Renban line is pink and the other cells in the box are green, and it's only really this holding out. Now I am going to employ that strategy that I mentioned of the other colours, so I'm going to use yellow and red and hope to relate them either to green and pink soon or to high and low, which I'll try and make blue and orange if I get there. But we don't have so much going on this diagonal. We know there's a 5 here. We've got 1 green. This is going to be a pair, 1 green and 1 pink, because they're adjacent on the green line. So this is 1 of each and an extra 1. I don't know. Do we? No, I don't think. Now, we can't have 5 again on this diagonal, can we? So 5's in one of those cells. These are therefore coloured green or pink, but I don't think we know which. And I think the things I can deduce from polarity are running out. No, they're not. This is green. Because in this box we've had 4 pinks, so those are pink by alternation. Actually, that's interesting. So these 2 are a green and a 5. 5 doesn't have a colour. I mean, I could give it a colour and just keep it out of the way. These are green and light blue. So on this diagonal, I am going to sort of count them up now. We've had 2 greens in the central box. Now I think, yes, yellow can't be green, or we'd have had all 4 greens before we get to this pair, which has to be 1 of each. So yellow has to be pink. I mean, this is the sort of thing you say on Cracking the Cryptic. Yellow has to be pink, red has to be green. There are very few contexts in which that applies. Anyway, now we've had 3 green, 2 pink. We're going to have 1 of each here. That's going to include the 4th green, and this digit, which is not a 5, must be pink. Now, that doesn't tell us what these are, because 5 being on the Renban means it could switch. It could have 1 pink and 2 greens, 2 greens and 1 pink, or it could have 3 pinks. Beginning to sound like a rat run puzzle with pinks. Okay, I don't know what else to do, but this digit is not 5 because it sees that 5, and therefore it's green because it's touching a green on the white dot. Oh, that's quite interesting. This is a run of 3 of the same. No, not necessarily, because there might be a 5 in one. Anyway, we found green. This cell is pink because it's not 5. and it's not green. We've now had the 4 greens there. So one of those is a 5. This is coloured. And it's not pink, actually, because these two include a pink and the 5. And therefore, that's the 4th pink in the column, and this is green. This is going to be 1 of each, and we will then have had 3 of each in the row. Oh, this digit can't be green because we've had all 4 greens in the column. But it doesn't have to be pink because it could be 5. I think this is probably the right approach. I haven't really started thinking about numbers at all yet. I'm not sure where that's going to come into the puzzle. I suppose I'm going to have to use the German whispers better, but I'd like to do it when I've... How am I ever disambiguating in this puzzle between high and low? Oh, the digit in the centre under the fog. That's how. Of course, I'd forgotten about the fog because I've covered it up. Okay, let's count this row. This is pink. Right. What that is telling, the only way I'm going to place digits that will allow the fog to clear is if those digits are 5s, because I'm not going to be able to definitely decide on any other number in this puzzle. And that is because if you have a puzzle that just has green lines and pink lines and white dots, if it didn't have any given digits apart from 5s, you could never finish it confidently, because you could, whatever your final grid was, if you subtracted each cell from 10 and put the new number in the cell, the puzzle would still hold true, because it wouldn't invalidate any of the lines. If you subtract all the digits from 10, all the lines will still hold true, and the dots and the diagonals and everything. That's so interesting, right? I mean, I should have figured that out ages ago, but you don't necessarily think about the holistic aspects when you just get cracking on a puzzle, I'm afraid. Now, these two are the same colour. And if that's not 5, it's the same colour again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make deductions about 5s to solve the puzzle, and that is to clear fog. Actually, that digit is 1 or 9. It has 4 neighbours, and they are the full set of pink or green digits. This one, no, I don't know. It can't be 4 or 6. This one on the diagonal, though, could be, and so could that. One of them is. That's quite interesting on the diagonal. What about 4 or 6 on this diagonal? No, that's not as interesting a dilemma, I don't think. This isn't 4 or 6 because it's white dot touch. Right. The pink 4 or 6 in this box can't be here because that wouldn't touch this on a white dot. And it can't be here because that has 2 neighbours in the same box. So it must be in one of these cells. The pink 4 or 6 is here. Okay, the pink 4 or 6 is also on this Renban I've just worked out. Now, let me explain that. That is because we know there's a 5 on this Renban, and we also know there's at least 1 pink digit. Well, which pink digit is mandatory as the first pink digit that must get on the Renban if there are any pinks? It is 4 or 6. That doesn't mean it's this one in the corner, but it does mean that one of the pinks on this Renban must be 4 or 6. One of the pinks on here is also 4 or 6 because that has all the pinks on it. So one of these 3 digits in box 6 is pink 4 or 6. That is not really a lot of use. I mean, it could well be there with a... No, it can't. It cannot possibly be here because that would be a green 1-9 next to it, and that would be two of them in the box. So one of these is definitely pink. It's quite a surprise. I don't think I know what to do with it, but it's interesting news. It's interesting information. Oh, I don't know how to deal with this puzzle. Pink 4 or 6 is there. This could be pink 3 or 7 if that was extreme. 8, 9. It was 5s. I wanted to do something with 5s, and I haven't really achieved anything. There is a 5 in one of those cells. So one of these is 5. I'm going to need to place a 5 somewhere to clear the fog. That's so strange. I'm absolutely certain about this. The only digits I can place, surely, if I can deduce how, are 5s. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm not really getting enough pinks and greens in the puzzle to colour many cells in the even-numbered boxes, or in box 9, actually. Maybe that's it. Let's start with box 9. Let's try and figure something out here, because this is one of each. This is one of each. I haven't really thought about that. And that's going to include the third pink in the row. That's not so helpful. Can this be pink? Because that would then be pink as well. That would be all 4 pinks in the column. Ah. How many pinks are there on this? There's at least 1. Right, I now know. Oh, it's lovely, actually. Right, these 2 cells are the same colour. Let's call it yellow for now, because they're not 5. We know 5s can find here. So these 2 are the same colour because of the white dot. They're either above 5 or below 5. Now, if that colour was pink, that would be 4 pinks in the column. This would be green, and that would mean these 2 were pink, and now we'd have 5 pinks in column 9. Well, we're not allowed that. So this colour is not pink, it's green. That's beautiful. Now, I was going to say that's beautiful and it's going to make this pink, but I don't know that. I've only got 3 greens, but I can colour the rest of this line in alternating colours. I haven't got 4 pinks in the row. Oh, that's the cleverest move yet, and there have been quite a few in this already. Now we know that 4 and 6 are on this Ren band because we've got 1 green and 1 pink. Oh, obviously 5 as well. And these are Let's think about the numbers a bit. If this is 5, by the white dot rules, this is 4 or 6, this is 3 or 7. If this is 5, well, we've got a maximum of 2 greens on the Ren band. So this is always 4, 6, 3 or 7. Now, this must be further away from the center of the numbers 5 than this one. Because otherwise it would appear on the line as well, is how I'm going to encapsulate that thought. So this is either 2, 8 or 3, 7. Now, I am going to think about this cell again. It could be pink. But it can't be pink 4, 6. If it's green, I don't know. It could be green. Yeah, I just don't know yet. Sorry. This can't be pink. It's either green or it's 5. This column's annoying. I've got 3 greens. This column, oh, this is totally obvious. These are the same. I'm sorry, I've just been sitting staring at this. I actually used a version of it to get those being green, but it's so obvious. These are the same color because of the alternation here, and they can't be pink because we've had 3 pinks. It's absolutely obvious they're green and this is pink. I'm sorry it's taken so long. That's a bit feeble. Now, is that actually going to help at all? We've now got 3 greens and 3 pinks coloured in this column. We're going to need a 5. Okay, if this was a 5, by Sudoku that would be a 5, that would be a 5. That's quite interesting. I'll tell you what's also quite interesting is this is not a 5, and the 5 in the central row, this has been available for ages as well, is in one of those 2 cells. So these are coloured. Oh, I was going to say they can't. Yeah, this is coloured and it sees 4 greens, so that's pink. This could be pink, but it could be 5. Here we're going to have 2 greens. Well, maybe a pink, maybe a 5. Oh, goodness, I don't know. Now, these are both coloured. What colour are they? Can anybody tell me? No. This is difficult. We've got a maximum of 2 pinks on this because there's got to be room for a 5. So that's 3, 4, 6, or 7 as well. I don't think the diagonal is becoming any more useful than it has been, I'm afraid. This shouldn't be as. I mean, I was so slow with this thing. I dare say I'm being slow again now. We've got 1 more pink to go in this column. I mean, it's quite interesting because it's either here, in which case this is a 5 and things get quite useful around the white dots, or it's the 4th pink in the column in one of those cells. Sorry, what I meant was it's the 4th pink in the row if it goes in one of those cells, which is a little helpful, but not dramatically. Okay, if this was pink, it would be the 4th pink in its column, in its row, in its box. It would push 5 to here, and it would make all of these green, definite. I can't see that it's definitely wrong or right, annoyingly. I'm failing to do something with the numbers, and I wonder what it is. This was the only cell in the grid, I think, that connects to 3 others that all see each other. But that's not actually very helpful. So, okay, well, either one of these is the green 4, 6, and that, well, it can't be either of these are the green 4, 6, because they have 2 neighbors. So the green 4, 6 is in one of these cells. That's sort of interesting. Either that is a 1, 9, or both of these are. Okay, there is something slightly interesting about that, because it means the 1, 9 in this box is definitely in one of these 2 cells. Because if both of those are 1, 9, these cells are ruled out. Alternatively, that's 1, 9 anyway. So 1-9 in pink has been used up on the diagonal down there, and these can't be 1-9 in pink. Is that? It's not any use. It just isn't. One of those two is 1-9. Is pink. I know. You see, I've got myself in a complete tangle of confusion. Pink 4-6 was in one of those cells, wasn't it? And the answer is yes, it was. It was green 4-6. That was it. Okay, I was just getting myself quickly confused. One of these is 4-6. Oh, it can't be there as well. So these are different from each other. And that means these digits can't be 4 or 6. I mean, that one couldn't have been anyway. But I'm gonna do this pencil marking because otherwise I don't see how I'm making any progress. This, I fear, could be pink 4-6. That would make these two green 1-9. Yeah, there's some look around the grid going somewhere that I need to do. This is in a position, and so is that, where they can't be 4 or 6. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I have to mark this stuff now, because I've got nothing else going on for me there as well. And here, because it has two neighbors in the box. And here, I'm going to do that one as well. The pink 4-6 in this column. No, that's not worth speculating about. I wish I knew which one of them was a 5. That would be so helpful towards my goal of actually finding a few 5s in the grid. Obviously, it would do one on its own. No, I don't know. I don't know quite how to make any progress here. And yet progress has been made. Progress has been made. This can't be green 1 or 9 because it's got one in the box already. So what does that mean for these? It doesn't mean they can't be 3-7. This also, I still think this could be green 4-6. I'd love to know it couldn't. Okay, if this was green 4-6, this would be 1-9 in pink. And this would be 2-8 in pink as a result. And this would be 3 or 7 in the corner. Oh, well, that's quite interesting. So if this was 4 or 6, this would be 1-9, this would be 2-8, this would be 3-7. These wouldn't be 3-7. They would be 1-2-8-9, and this would be 3-7. So this is now either where the 4-6 goes in this box, or if that's 4-6, it ends up being 3-7. And now these digits can't be from 3-7. They must be from 1-2-8-9. And that's quite convoluted. If that is 3-7, this has to be 4-6 to avoid repeats. And then these are both 1-9s. That's a 2-8. I don't know, and I don't know how this is informing me about 5s. It's really not. Goodness me, I just can't. So if that was 1-2, 4-6 is either here or here. So this isn't 4-6. Oh, this can't be 1-9. It's on the same. diagonal as this central green 1-9. So this can't be 4-6 now because it's touching that. And that's the 3 pink 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So this is the pink 4-6. Oh, but that's not on a green line. Is that? Ah, that's so non-useful. That is really annoying. Oh no! It keeps green 4-6 out of here. I knew that green 4-6 is in one of these. It puts it into one of those two. We know it's in one of these two. Pink 4-6, where are you? Don't know. Wow, okay, it's not here either because that can't be 1 or 9. It's a very weird triple to find. I'd been looking for triples like that and I didn't expect it to pop up there. So one of these two on this diagonal is green 4-6. So either that pair is a 1-9 pink pair. I mean, the same digit. They're either 1s or 9s or that pair. It's frustrating that I don't know which. If this was the 4-6, this would be 3-7. This would be 4-6. I don't know. Paolo's been begging me for ages to do placeholder digits, and I think, I don't know. No, I want to keep proving that we don't have to use placeholder digits, ideally. But I haven't found the breakthrough really here. I've found a start to this puzzle. Which one of these is 5, and what color is the other one? There's either a pink 3-7 or a green 3-7 on this. 4, 5, and 6 are definitely in this square. What else does that mean then? Oh, that means green 4-6 is... No, okay, useless. Somewhere there. Not very interesting, actually. Oh, bother. Bother. If that was 4-6, if it was 4, say, these are both 9s. Yeah, then this couldn't be. Right, that's quite interesting. Whichever one of those is 4-6 is putting a pink 1-9 in one of those cells. And they're both looking at this cell, which therefore can't be a pink 1-9. I mean, that's quite an interesting finding. I don't know what it's going to do, and it's probably nothing. It does stop this being a 4 or 6 on the green line. This one, can that could be a green 4-6. In fact, if it's not, one of these is a green 4-6 and that's a pink 1-9. But if that is a green 4-6, then there's a green 4-6 here. We know there's a green 4-6 in one of those two already. Four 6 here would make this 3-7 and this from 1, 2, 8, 9. I don't know. Okay. Also, it's exactly the same on the other side. I looked at this side, but this pair, one of which is the green 4-6, is also putting 1-9s in one of those cells. So this can't be pink 1-9 either. And that's a pair with that one. So they are now either a 2-3 pair or a 7-8 pair. And this digit in the corner is definitely 1 or 9. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't force 4 or 6 to be touching it. It does rather get it out of the way in a way, though. So That means this is not 1, 9 in pink. One of these is. And therefore, this must be a 1, 2, 8, 9 pair. If one of them on the white dot is the extreme digit, the 1 or the 9, the other one's in the pair. And this must be the 3, 7 digit. And now these can't have the 3, 7 in their pair. That's a 1, 2, 8, 9 pair. And now this is from 3, 4, 6, 7, and that's a pair. And this can't be the 3, 7 digit here, nor even can this. But this sees that and can't be the green 1, 9. So this is the green 1, 9, even though it's not touching a 4, 6. Oh, come on. Now I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. That was good, though. That was a little burst of action. This can't be 1, 9 or 3, 7. If I could definitely reduce... Yeah, no, look, that's a pair of 1, 2, 8, 9 in pink. So this must be 3 or 7. That's not actually what I wanted, but never mind. It stops this being 3 or 7. Does it do anything else? It says that pink 4, 6 is somewhere up here. We know it's already there. It seems to be windmilling around the grid already, except it's going to turn up. In fact, that is it down here. That is pink 4, 6. And it's going to be in one of those cells. So in row 3, it's definitely in one of these two, and it's not there. So this is pink 4, 6. Oh, why have I been colouring it light blue, the same as I chose for 5s? Oh, I see, I got mixed up. I haven't been colouring it light blue. I'm not colouring it light blue. I'm sorry. This was coloured because of 5s. That's why we have the light blue going anywhere. Right, that's pink 4, 6. And now it's in one of these two cells in the central box. What does that mean? Nothing really. Anywhere else we can get pink 4, 6 on the go. It's in one of those two cells and one of those two. It's so interesting. It's just not right. 3, 7 can't touch 3, 7. So that's a 2 or an 8. And what are we doing? So I don't know. The 2 or 8 in green is now in one of those cells. Actually, that's been true for a while. This, 2, 8 there is looking at this cell. So that's the 1, 9. This has to be 3, 7 to be touching it. And this is 4, 6 up here. This one is 1 or 9. I mean, that's interesting stuff. We've got, this is not 4, 6. This is 2 or 8. And that is 1 or 9 in this row. Oh, okay. None of this has proved what this is. I don't know. Got something going on in this row, maybe. That, I don't know. Can that really be? No, that can, yeah, there's a green line between these cells, so this can't be 3, 7. In fact, that green line is very important, resolves both of these. That can't be 4, 6. This can't be 3, 7. That's quite a big deal. This is now not able to be 4, 6. But it could still be 3, 7 or 1, 9, which is really rather annoying, if I'm honest. Now we've got 3, 7, 2, 8. This is 1, 9 or 4, 6. I don't know which it is, weirdly. That is 1, 9 and 2, 8 looking at this cell. So this is 3, 7 or 4, 6. And this can't be 3, 7 anymore as a result of that, which is not very interesting, I don't think. But it's still something. These must be from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 1 9 in this box are in these. Oh, that 2 8 is looking at this cell, so that's a 1 9. Now the pink 1 9 must be in one of these cells, and that means this cannot be pink 1 9. And that means this can't be green 4 6 on the diagonal, and it must be here. And that's what I wanted to learn. That's touching a pair of 1 9 in pinks. Now, the 1 9 in the central box in pink by Sudoku has to go here, not there. Let's just highlight these various pink 1 9s that we have found. There's still some we haven't. Right, that can't be pink 1 9. This one is. This is on the diagonal. We've had 2 8 and 3 7 on the diagonal. So that's 4 6 because it also sees 1 9, and that's 1. Oh, I've got a problem there. I've got a problem there, and I've gone wrong again. How can that have happened? I thought I'd been so careful with everything. I don't believe it. I mean, I don't know where that problem happened ages and ages ago. Could I possibly? I'm going back to when I started coloring the or when I started filling out the diagonal here. Let's say I was good up to this point. This connection is huge because 3 7 can't connect to either of those, and 2 8 can only connect to 3 7 there. Now, I had claimed, I'm not so sure, that this couldn't be green 4 6. That's true, because if green 3 7's on this line, green 4 6 has to be. So I don't think that's wrong to claim that, annoyingly. This can't be pink 2 8 now. Now, how did my thoughts progress? That's a pink 1 9. Oh, this one in the row can't be 4 6. It could be 3 7 or 1 9 at this point, and I do remember putting that in before and not being embarrassed about it. I think that's right. This green 1 9. I see, now I'm trying to remember what I did next. Got 2 8 and 3 7 on this diagonal along with 1 9. I didn't look at that. Was it something to do with 4? I think I found. No, I discovered this couldn't be 1 9. Yes. I said if that's pink 1 9, which can't be in these cells, it also can't get onto here because there's a green digit on it. So it's in one of those cells, and this can't be pink 1 9. And therefore, this can't be green 4 6, and this is. And that's 1 9, and that's 2 8, and this is 1 9. I mean, I might have just done the wrong thing somewhere. This is not 4 6 anymore. This is 3 7. Now, I think I did something Sudoku-y. I mean, I think I'm just rehashing exactly what I've just done. It would be lovely if I could do it without making a mistake this time that I did make mistake last time. I don't know. That can't be 1 9. So on this diagonal, we've had 4 6 and 1 9. I see that. Oh, that can't be pink 2 8 because of this. So now this can't be green 3 7 and has to be 2 8. This is 3 7. I don't think that's what I did before. This is now 2 8. This is not 4 6. This is 3 7. This might be better than last time, or it might be wrong earlier because I've just worked something out earlier. Here we've got green 3, 7, 1, 9 and 2, 8. That's okay. That could still be either of its possibilities. I think I was sitting on a 2, 8 pair there before, which was by mistake. And it would be marvellous if it turned out that I was right. Okay, that can't be pink 3, 7 now. And this one sees pink 4, 6, 3, 7 and 2, 8. That's pink 1, 9. Yes, I do remember doing that. These are 3, 7 and 4, 6 in this row in some order. Now it's this one, isn't it? This sees pink 3, 7, 1, 9 and 4, 6. I'm going to put in pink 2, 8 there. Then 4, 6 on the diagonal. And that sees this cell and makes it a 5. Wouldn't it be great if that cleared the fog in the central cell? It doesn't. It doesn't. Don't deserve it yet. Oh, that's frustrating though. That's definitely pink 4, 6. This is pink 3, 7. This is pink 1, 9. Getting loads of these done now. But we won't know which digit they exactly are until we reveal the polarity of the central cell. We're going to get a 5 somewhere up here. Oh, this is clever. This is clever, but my goodness. I hope I've got this right this time and wrong last time. I certainly didn't find the clash up there. Oh, this digit is connected, isn't it, to that? It's got to be green 4, 6. That's absolutely blindingly obvious. So this is another 5. Come on, clear the fog. No, didn't expect that one too, because I think that was a bit more approachable. This one's 5. That doesn't clear the fog. I suspect my only hope of clearing the fog is to put all the 5s in the grid. Oh, that does do the central 5, though. That might be important. No. No such luck. Still know that there's this 5 pair to resolve here. 5 in the top and bottom box. There's one. I don't know. How are we going to get all them? By doing all the pinks and greens. That's the answer. That is green 4, 6. Oh, the diagonal. I could have done that by the diagonal as much as by the box. Right, come on. Just figure it out. One of these is green 4, 6. One of these is green 2, 8. This can't be green 3, 7 in this row because it's down there. So this is pink. And this is green 3, 7. This is how we're going to do it, by finding these cells one at a time. One of those is green. There's a green 3, 7 in one of those cells because of that. So green 3, 7 in row 5 has to be there. Now, these are from 1, 2, 8, 9. In this row, this is now a green 4, 6. Oh, we've had all 4 pinks and blue in this column. That's green. It's 1, 9. That's now not 1, 9. And that's not 2, 8. And that's not 1, 9. And I've got very few cells now with 4 possible digits in. There's one of them. That is, that one is 2, 8. So that gets rid of another one. These cells are both 4, 6s, but I don't know which color is which. This one in this column must be the last pink and is 3, 7. That means this is the last green in the row and is 3, 7 because it sees the central cell. That's 1 or 9. I mean, it's really, okay. We're going to get there. I'm feeling good now. This can't be green 2, 8. So green 2, 8's there. 3, 7. We need a green 1, 9 in this column. There it is. This is a pink 1, 9. Now, that is colored, and it's not colored green. And it's not 1, 9 or 2, 8. So it's part of a pair with that thing. Okay, we're going to get this done. Don't know how. Don't think there's many green cells left to use. I can't, by elimination, that's the 4, 6. This is now not pink 4, 6. That's the 5. And we want to find these 5s. We really do. That's a 5. Didn't clear the fog in the center. That proves that we are going to have to find them all without fail. Right, in this column, this is pink. And these are 3, 7, and 2, 8, but one of those is 3, 7. So this is green, 4, 6. Now I know the colors of these, pink and green. I could have done that before, I expect. Now, in the bottom row, we need a pink 2, 8 that's not there. This cell must be green, but I don't know which even digit it is. Okay, let's try up at the top. We've got 4, 6 and 2, 8 pairs up there. So we've got green 1, 9. That's got to be here. This is great. This is going to reveal the 8th 5. And I could put that in now, and I think that's going to clear the fog. But let's try and finish off the colouring. That's 3, 7. Where's the 4, 6? I don't know. What about the central column? We need a green 2, 8 in it, and it's got to be down here in the bottom. We need a green 4, 6 that can't be there, so it's here. This is a pink cell. And it must be 3, 7. That sorts out this one. That sorts out this one. That sorts out this one. Right, these are both pink. That's the 2, 8. That's the 3, 7. This is green, and it's a 4, 6. This is pink, and it's a 2, 8. And now we get to this cell, and we get to put our 5 in. And if this doesn't clear fog in the center and tell us whether it's a 1 or a 9, I am a monkey's uncle in the tangled vines. There we go. It's a 9 in the center. So the pink cells with 9, 1 in are all 1s. And we should be just able to convert that. The pink cells with 2, 8 in are all 2s, because pink is low. I'm not even going to convert to blue and orange now because it's so late in the day. I don't see the point. The 3, 7s are all 3. We get 1 3 in the corner there, guys. That's 3 in the corner. And we get a 4 in the corner as well, which is hardly song-worthy. Those are all 4s. Right, then now I can hopefully highlight. Now I can't. Oh, if I'm in that mode. Yes, these are all 6s. These ones are all 7s. Unless I've messed up my earlier colouring and missed one out. These are all 9s, and that should be the solution to the tangled vines. Wow, brilliant puzzle. Super stuff, Eric. I found that very tricky to get through. It's a clever one. Thank you for watching us here on the channel. Such a pleasure to have your company, and I'd love to see you again soon. Bye for now.